Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, it's your big homie Trey Boogie, and this is Let's Chop It Up, right? We got another nice one for you tonight, right? So go ahead and subscribe, share, like, you know what I mean? Tell a friend and tell a friend, and I'll see y'all back in a minute after these videos. It's going to be a nice one, man. Appreciate everyone tapping in on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you know. Y'all keep rocking with me through my surgeries and everything, man. Hey, it's love. And we coming to bring home the trophy this year, man. We're not coming runner up. So I'm going to be back in a minute with my guest, man. With my guest. Y'all in for a treat.
OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods.
I know you guys are probably asking yourselves, who gave this nigga the right to write a Bible? But if we all look past the lies and false teachers of the men that portray themselves to be the powers that be and seek the truth, our lives just as well as all that lives, lives are Bible.
OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods.
No matter what man-made religion we believe in, just being true to thy Lord within ourselves will bring us peace. It's gonna be alright, cause in hell, we can't win the war between good and evil without being truthful to the powers that be.
OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods.
Hood, hierarchy, mob pad. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto.
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy, Project Pata. Hood hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. You rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Team Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
It's 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
Well, I was saying this the one on the HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, bow, bow, bow.
F&G shit. Shot the whole day, go. Shot the bro Trey Boogie. We sliding. Sliding in the rental, trying to run a milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got a wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got enough. Me and Trey Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I told y'all we was coming back, right? I told y'all we was coming back. And y'all in for a good one tonight, man. We got my man Mike Spitz in the house, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Finally.
I'm mad about the last time.
You know, it's all love. You know, it still got done.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, you know, we in Dago. But before we go there, I gotta say what's up to my man Shout Body, Us Before Me movement, the Thug Bible movement. You dig? OGs and Young God podcast. Make sure y'all tap in and following him. And also make sure you following my man Uncle Beats, man, my brother. He gonna be down here next week from Chicago. You know what I mean? And make sure you following him. Hood Hierarchy Mobcast, not a podcast. It's a Mobcast. But yeah, without further ado, let me introduce you to some and present the others. None other than my man Mike Spitz. Let them know your elevator pitch. That's what I like to call it, your elevator pitch. You know what I mean? Who you are, where you come from, you know, and give them a little bit of what you do. Tell them what you do because we're going to dig into it.
My name is Mike Spitz, FDB. I'm a rapper. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an actor. I do a little bit of everything. I'm from El Cajon City, you know what I'm saying, East County, San Diego. And, you know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of everything. I'm a 420 advocate mainly. And you know what it is.
There it is. You know, I'm gonna say this. You know, ever since me and you got introduced to each other, I gotta say you been a real dude, man. You always been real. You ain't changed up. You always been you, and you always been about your business and your money and you and what you trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna dig into the music part of it first, though, right? Because you always putting out something. I remember I still got the cassette tape one you did. That was like amazing. Like who thinks of stuff like that, right? Whenever Devin the dude, big up to Devin the dude, whenever he out here, it seemed like you the only one who be taking advantage of it, right? Having them in the studio, doing videos with them.
Well, that came over time since like I say like 2015. I've been probably did like 5 to 6 shows with them. It's about the third, fourth one. We had a relationship. So after we did some business, it wasn't just a relationship. We did some business, and then we did some business after that. It's just been like a good friendship. Him, Chris, his manager, Chris, good people. You know what I'm saying? Every time they come out here, they check in with me. Not check in, but they tap in with me, you know what I'm saying? And we hang out. We get some work done too, though, but you know what I'm saying? We hang out first and foremost, and we have a good time.
That's what's up. And, you know, I grew up listening to Devin, and whenever Devin, I even did I opened up for Devin back in the days at Canes by the Bay.
Yeah.
I was doing the R&B part with my cousin Young Sly. You know, he was doing his rapping, and he brought me out of retirement to sing a couple on 2 of his songs. You know what I mean? So we performed out there. Big up to Devin, always a good dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How's that? You said that relationship grown, you know, and y'all just kick it and this now. How does it, you know, some folks be starstruck, be all on, you know, jocking them and stuff. When you got that natural relationship with someone, it's just like me and you right now chopping it up. That's how it be. When you, you know what I mean?
I think it's we potheads, man. I can't. That's all I can say. We potheads, man. We got the same type of vibe, and not to put like too much on myself, but I'm a real laid back, chill type of dude. If you're a cool person too, then we gonna get along for sure.
Right.
Yeah. It's a vibe.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And y'all got, how many songs y'all got together? I know you just did another one.
Got a couple songs together.
He was on your last album.
Yeah, and then he on
the new album.
Song together now, the new soundtrack for the Strictly Enforced movie coming out.
You know, I was gonna go to that in a little bit, but you just mentioned, you know, you said, you know, actor, rapper, you know, you like Mac Drake, you know what I'm saying? Actor, rapper, you know what I mean? But you know, y'all got that movie. This ain't the first movie you've been in.
Nah.
The movie that's coming out now is Strictly Enforced.
Strictly Enforced.
And y'all looking for a couple more hands for the movie.
I mean, yeah, we like to have, like, if you've seen Joint Venture, which was, it ain't the first one of the series, but it's like, we don't like some Cheech and Chong stuff. Me and Kater Mack, Daryl Kinder. But
ain't Massive involved in that?
Massive was in the first one.
Okay.
He's behind the camera and in front of the camera. Like, if you've seen the first one, we try to, I ain't gonna say I hired, but I brung maybe 60% of the cast to the thing, you know what I'm saying? Because Howard is not from out here, but he does everything. Okay. Like, he's a producer of the movie, Howard Wilburn, Bad Conduct. But he didn't know everybody, so I brought people to the movie. I brought Kater Mack and a few others to the movie.
Okay.
And if you see, we try to keep San Diego. We try to keep it mostly San Diego. We shooting it out here. We hiring people out here. You know what I'm saying? Front of the camera, behind the camera. So yeah, it's gonna be another class. It's gonna be way better than the first one. The first one we was learning. Then he did Next 24, starring Fudge Matt, Jay Betts. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in a couple of other things.
Jay Betts, big up to y'all, big up to y'all.
Yeah, Next 24 is a more serious movie. I'm in that too. I ain't got no speaking role, but I'm in there. Wait a second. But yeah, so it's gonna be a classic though.
How is it transitioning from, you know, a rapper to acting? I don't think it would be that hard because y'all do music videos and whatnot, right? I took acting and stuff at SCPA at my school, but and being an athlete to transfer over to acting was a little different because, you know, athletes, you got to act like you're so cool and this and that, and now acting, you show vulnerability.
It's like, it's always been a goal to do that. It just ain't never happened until we made it happen ourselves. But like, as far as back as I can remember, it's always been trying to reenact shit I've seen on TV. Wrestling promos. I'm a wrestling fanatic. I've been trying to reenact wrestling promos. If I see something that looks dope or cool, I'm right to the mirror with it.
The WWF. Yeah, that's where I go back.
WWF, yeah, all that. So I've been trying to do that since forever. Like, wanting to be a rapper and all that came around 10, 11, 12. Okay. But acting was always, like, we trying to act all the time. Want to be a rapper came when we was trying to be cool. Yeah. We got a little bit older, like, we trying to be rappers. But I've always been trying to act behind. So I figured when the opportunity presented itself, I was ready. You know what I'm saying? I was ready. And Kater Mack is naturally
he's a character.
Yeah, so it don't take much to be goofy next to him because he's a character. And he's one of the funniest people I know. So.
Real talk. Yeah. And big up to Kater Mack, man. Big up to he was supposed to be here, but you know maybe he'll still show up. But big up to Kater Mack, man. You know he been on the platform too. You know I was gonna say what's the position you playing in Strictly Enforced? You're a security guard, right? You the po-po?
Yeah. If you've seen the Joint Venture, like I said, it's not the same. It's not part 2, but it's like some Cheech and Chong type situation. Same characters. If you've seen part 1, not part 1, but if you've seen Joint Venture, we had got a little job. We needed some money, so we started a new job, whatever. Well, basically in Strictly Enforced, we'll get a new job. We security guards, and it's just gonna be a whole bunch
crazy
of
day.
Yeah, we got
stuff.
I mean, we got some people returning. Mark Bell's gonna be in there.
Big up to Mark Bell.
Saying it's gonna be big. Howard Wilburn is on his stuff though. When he say we about to do a movie, he don't just come with like an iPhone and start recording. He's coming with the crew, everything. You know what I'm saying? Real professional. He pulled up on the set with the Joint Venture movie with the police car. We in National City on location, and he pulled up on the police car.
I was gonna ask you how did y'all make that happen?
Howard, you know what I'm saying? We was on location. We was at National City somewhere, nighttime. He pulled up in the police car with the lights on. Everybody spooked. Everybody spooked. And they look, oh shit, that's Howard. You know what I'm saying? But Howard makes it happen. He's gonna make it look real and everything's gonna be precise. Like, and it's dope. But it's good working with somebody that you know is not, because I'm a leader. Yeah. But it's hard leading like people. It's hard to lead people. Like, I don't know if y'all ever tried to do it, but it's hard to lead people. So it's hard to lead a group of people because everybody wants to be the leader. Right. Even if they're not projecting it, they going they're gonna project it eventually.
Alpha line.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to lead people. When Howard comes with the plan and he listens to it at the same time, he's a good leader, you know what I'm saying? And he puts his money where his mouth is. Like, like I said, he's not coming out there with no iPhone or something. He coming with the crew, coming with all the props and everything. When I first showed up, because he had hit up DNA Forensics, my partner DNA Forensics from Chuck the Thames, he had hit him up and hit us up about the movie originally. And then I was like, yeah, whatever. He's like, this dude has seen us, he's seen Chuck the Thames, whatever, you want to do some stuff. Like, whatever. When we showed up for the photo shoot, he had brand new wardrobe, sneakers and all that. I'm like, oh, this dude's serious about his shit. Like, I see you putting money behind yourself. I know you're serious about your craft or whatever. So yeah. Well, anyways, we on the next one. It's gonna be crazy. It's hilarious. I'm reading the script right now. Hijinks will ensue.
Now who's writing the script?
Howard is doing it for the most part, but he checks in with me and Kata, and we throw him ideas. We bounce ideas back and forth off each other. But Howard definitely is doing it for the most part. But you know, it's like we all pitching in. And Howard,
he listens. So get y'all input.
He definitely hits us up all the time and asks us what we think about this, and we should do this. Can y'all get this and all that? But he's definitely coming with the most. Where
the movies be played at? Tubi or
right now the first one is on. Like I said, we was learning on the first one. I don't know what was going on because we talked to some major players about distribution, but it's on YouTube. Next one is definitely gonna be on all that because, like I said, he's done a couple more things since then. So like we was practice. Like, you know what I'm saying? It came out dope. It's a cult classic. I ain't gonna say cult classic, but amongst us, it's a cult classic on Daggins. So I know the new one's gonna be way better. It's gonna be everywhere.
Well, if you're listening, Howard, you know I got the plug for the Tubi. So
yeah.
Get y'all on Tubi, man.
He gonna see this.
Get y'all on Tubi. Let me know. Hook you up with my man C Styles in New York. The connect, the plug. Be the man. Man. And you know, y'all ever need a little, 52-year-old retired this and retired that in a movie, man. You did. Let me know, man. Let me know.
You can figure something out.
If y'all don't see it, I got that drip sauce on. He dripping with drip sauce. How did that come about, man? Because you rapping, acting, and you got your own merchandise and stuff, man. How did that come about? And you one of the ones that's really moving in the town. There's only so many, I'll say, of us.
Yeah.
Folks, I see folks in your gear, you know what I mean? Just like I see folks in other people's gear. I love seeing people in my gear. It's a beautiful feeling.
Well, I have a product. It was called Drip Sauce. And it was a tincture, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And when I made the clothes, the logo wasn't this at all. It was a logo with it was like a leaf, you know what I'm saying, with some stuff dripping off it. And people kept hitting me for the clothing where I started making it, but I couldn't give none to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Had a big old weed leaf on it and stuff. So I rebranded it one day and I was making stuff and it was cool. And I kept talking to Mark Bell. Mark Bell's one of my best friends.
Big up to Bill. I talked to him and Boston, my little brother.
Exactly.
Man. When I came up with mine, I hit them up.
Yeah.
And they've been inspirational with me. I had to let them know too. Mine is different than what y'all doing.
Hey, see, I kept saying that to Bill because I feel like that because I've been watching them do their thing forever. Yeah. And I was just making T-shirts at the time. I was just making T-shirts, and then I was like, let me make something so I can cater to everybody. And I kept telling Bill, like, I don't got a clothing line, but what you think this? And finally one day he's like, bro, you got a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Run with that. You got some shit and it's dope. So once he gave me that kind of like blessing, because I did some stuff. If you look at the first Drip Sauce shirt, the first shirts that I made got me and King Slush on them, but we're wearing
Drip Sauce.
We're wearing Stay Down shirts in the shirts. You know what I'm saying? It's a Drip Sauce shirt, but we're wearing Stay Down in the shirt.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
Both him and Boston give me hella game whenever I top it up with them. I hit them up for info. They don't resist. They tell me whatever I need to know. They give me locations I should go to and all kinds of stuff. So each one's with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If anybody needs some help, hit me. And I'll
that's how it's supposed to be. You know, and big up to them. Like I said, man, Boston, Markville, those my little brothers. Spring Valley in the house. You know what I'm saying? We go way back. You dig? Like four flats on the Cadillac. You dig? So it's. I love seeing the progress of brothers. The brothers like you. Like you didn't start out like this.
Yeah.
This is San Diego, and I let everybody know when you talk about Cali, they talk about, oh, you from LA, you from the Bay. But if they came to Dago, I always say, Dago, you come on vacation, you leave on probation, and you come back on a violation. Welcome to Dago.
Yeah.
You dig? Like, we know joke out here. LA, the Bay, everybody sack. Everybody know how Dago is. So you didn't start off like that. What? I guess that when did it click? When did it click? Right.
I had to graduate.
But when did it click? I can't keep doing this.
You know what? I've always been a hustler. I've always been a hustler. I moved out of my mom's when I was like 14. I've been out here since I was like 14 years old.
A lot of us have that same.
I'm not coming up with my bad.
A lot of us have that same story. Joke about it.
So I've been grinding, but it clicked. To be honest, COVID. Like I didn't say I hit rock bottom, but I had hit low. Like gang of shit that happened to me at one time right when COVID happened. Like I got a 2-week notice. You know what I'm saying? My car got towed, and I was living a country song, and I got fired. I had a gig. I got fired from the gig all in the same week. Huh?
On your day off?
On my day off, all in the same week. So I was sitting there, and I had to make a plan to get the car back to get the room. And I was sitting there. I don't drink. Okay. But something clicked in my head, like I should make a drink with some trees. And I made that, and boom! It sold. It went off the shelf. I was living in Marietta. And I made that and sold all of it in Dago. I just sold it online, not online like through word of mouth on Facebook and all that. Then I had to deliver it. So I ended up doing that. Got my car back, and then.
So hold up. The drink though. Let's talk about that real quick because you got. You done, and now you graduated to something else. So let them know because it's all medical. It's all medical.
Yeah.
It's all medical. We don't do with that what they call recreational folks, man. It's medical.
It's patients.
Yeah.
The drink was I started making first I did tea, like regular tea, but like nobody around me was going for that at the time. Then I was like, what are they drinking around me? One of my good best friends, my business partner, is Fudge Mac.
Big up Fudge Mac.
If you see Fudge Mac and it's dark outside, he's gonna have some dark in his hand, some Hennessy. So I made some, and I made.
Remember that the medicated Hennessy.
Yeah, I made the medicated Hennessy, and then I started making some clear. I made it clear, but I had to make the clear like pretty, so because weed and clear just turns into like brown, nasty, mushy looking stuff.
How's that process though? How do you? Without giving everybody, too much.
In the beginning, I was sitting at the stove for hours. I'd sit at my stove for hours with the stove on low, like slow cooking. Now I got machines and shit that do all this stuff. But in the beginning, I would sit at a stove in a chair, with my phone and just watch it all day long. You know what I'm saying? Till I figured out other ways to do it. Let me take it back. The beginning, I just put it together and sat it in the windowsill. For like 30 days. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, that's dope. I got to figure out a new way. And I did the stove way. Then I figured out a way when I bought machines to do it. Actually, a friend of mine won the machine through some contest and didn't know what it was. And told me, I won this machine on Facebook. And I looked it up and I was like, that's what I need. Like, I didn't even know they made this.
That's love.
And it just clicked like that. So, yeah, so that was the first thing. And then I went to, I was making, I don't know if you remember, I was making pink Starburst flavor alcohol. I call it margaritas. I got a new line coming up next month too, a bunch of different flavors. But I call it margaritas, and I was making pink Starburst, but I didn't have the recipe right. So like after like a day or two, it would separate, and all the like Starburst would reappear. So one day I got a major sweet tooth all the time. One day I was working at a dispensary. I bought a bag of Jolly Ranchers, and I had emptied them in the bag for some reason, and they were just loose, like 100 Jolly Ranchers in the bag. And the spritzer came on. We weren't cleaning alcohol. We got spritzers everywhere. The spritzer came on just a little bit, and it hit my Jolly Ranchers, and just that little bit of water, it just
turned into something.
Yeah, and it just clicked in my head. Like, I used to drink a lot of lean. Like,
never tried it.
Like 15 years ago, I used to drink lean, and it clicked in my head. Like, I wonder if I can make some. And I made it with the Jolly Ranchers.
I have had the medicated.
Mine, the syrup.
I had that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I made that, and the effects was like the same. I was high, baby. I was like, oh, this is ill. So that's when syrup was made. And after that, it's like a snowball. If I get an idea, I flip and repeat. I put my money in everything. If I get an idea, I'm jumping on it. I'm investing in it.
And I see that, and that's what I was saying. Like, you one of them ones. You know what I mean? Like, I live, in New York, Georgia, Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm not just, it's only a few of us that from Dago live other places.
I lived in Connecticut. I was raised in Connecticut from like 9 to 14. I moved to Georgia for a few months from there, and then came here. I'm originally from Oxnard. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a Raider fan. I'm originally from Oxnard.
Raider Nation, but I only been there once, and somebody tried to set me up and get robbed. It was these apartments that only had one way in and one way out.
But I was out there for 6 years. Came back out here, but I've been in Dago since I was 14.
Okay. And I was out, like I was saying, man, you one of them ones, and you got that Dago spirit in you, because we hustlers out here.
Yeah.
You gotta be. It's too daggone expensive not to be.
Absolutely.
You gotta have at least 5 different hustles just to live where you want to live.
Absolutely.
And it ain't even in the best areas sometimes, but that's just how it is, we barely see the beach. Big up the Riot.
Shout out to Riot.
But yeah, you one of the ones that's doing everything, rapping, now acting.
I watch him too, not to catch her out.
Right.
I see I watch him, I see his stuff everywhere I go. I see little kids wearing it. I'm like, yo, he's doing his thing. Like, shout out to him. I'm inspired by everybody doing their thing. If you're doing your thing out here, I'm far from hating. I'm inspired.
And that's how I am. Like, even with my cousin Kemet came to me, and he had Armand, big up to Dill. He did. He had Dill, PGF. I go back when PGF meant something else.
Shout out to Armand.
When PGF meant something else. But, I love them brothers. I was supposed to be one of the original board members of PGF, Paving Great Futures, but I had just got into my car accident. And I couldn't walk and move and stuff like that. But I've always support them. Those my little bros, man. Those my little bros. Big up to all of them. They all been on the platform. Big up to all of them. Another one is my cousin Kemet. All my friends are rappers. Big ups to, Kemet. I remember when he was just a little dude with dreadlocks. It was me and him in the family with dreadlocks. He was this little tiny baby with dreadlocks. Like, that's my dude, man. Big up to Kemet, man. Everything you doing. Big up to everybody in Dago, like I always say. We need to quit hating and come together and build something that ain't never been seen in Dago. Why we can't have a conglomerate? Put aside all that other stuff and let's make this money. Let's build and create where there's something for the ones behind us. Yeah. Ain't that what we supposed to do? Ain't that what we supposed to do for our kids? Make this world better for them? Why not make Dago better for the ones coming up after us? I've been in this game since '88 in the music game.
Yeah.
Because people could tell you my history in Dago. I'm just quiet about it. And then I was gone for 10 years in the military and to New York and living where I was living, but I'm home.
Yeah.
Everyone else became who they became once I left. And big up to them.
Yeah.
But I'm home.
Yeah.
And I'm about to put Dago, I'm going to do my best till the last breath I take to try to do something for the town. I don't understand why everybody don't feel like that.
Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're bringing them here. But everybody, I don't know why everybody don't feel like that. I think we got to not even pay attention to who's feeling like that and just do it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it is changing a little bit, though. It's a lot more unity. Dago, if y'all don't know, Dago, you deal with the essays, the racist white folks, and then you got the blooded Crips. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of politics out here. Dago ain't the biggest city, but we were the first city named and claimed and founded on the West Coast. But it's like we're the last one when it comes to when somebody think of Cali, nobody, oh, you from Dago? Nah, they talking LA, the Bay, Oakland, like, come on, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Jack.
You're right. We just gotta keep doing what we're doing. Eventually they're gonna be saying us.
But we're gonna get back on track though. Now everything else you doing. Now you blowing up all over Facebook, all over Instagram with the graphics. Like, come on, man. What's next? Talk about the graphics and stuff, man, because you got the dope graphics, man.
It's like I try to stay tapped in with the hip hop community. I mean, the graphics is touching everybody. You know? So I've been doing it forever. I started doing it just for the label, for Hollywood, PDMG, News Click Music. You know what I'm saying? All the artists on the label.
Where's that at?
Right here, Dago.
Okay. Y'all at beat shop?
No, we in Dago. We out of Dago.
Okay.
Yeah, Hollywood. Just me and Fudge Mac. You know what I'm saying? Kater Mac. It's a whole list of us, but I started doing the graphics for the artists on the label. You know what I'm saying? And it just moved on. I just try to stay tapped in with the with hip hop. Really, I'm not doing a gang of recording right now like I used to, but I'll still try to stay tapped in with the artists. I'm getting that artists. I want to do y'all graphics and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just like making y'all stuff look better, and I know I got a good visual. I got a good third eye when y'all tell me what y'all music is, and I listen to y'all music. I can bring y'all shit to life. So I enjoy art. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like a drawer. I don't draw, but I've always been into graphics. I do my thing, and I enjoy bringing shit to life. I'm gonna give you something that nobody else got, and it's gonna be unique, and you're gonna love it.
That's what's up.
Next time we see this, you might have your new jump on for me.
Look, he ahead of me. Because I was gonna say I'm gonna get, and y'all see the new logo for the headquarters, but I'm gonna get him and his company. I don't know if it's just you or in a company, but I'm gonna get Mike Spitz to do the headquarters one, and I need a new one of this.
I got you. Yeah, split screen visuals.
I need it. Oh, do I need to show you? I got the visuals on there with the logos.
Yeah,
you dig? Hey, anything we didn't talk about that we need to talk about, and if not, then go ahead and let them know how to get in touch with you, how to find your music, your merchandise, your mushroom teas and drinks, and your graphics. Like, if they need you, let them know, man.
You can find me on all social media platforms at Mike Spitz, FDB, that's MIKESPITZ, FDB, from the box. Or you could go to at Spitz Screen Visuals, Drip Sauce Gear, you know what I'm saying? Or you can inbox me if you want to talk about the other stuff you're talking about. We got all your medicinal needs. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put it like that. Mr. Fun Guy Lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Think about what I just said, and I don't want to talk too much on the show, but Mr. Fun Guy Lemonade and Fertile Delivery, 619-499-3478. Drip Sauce Gear. That's a whole bunch of stuff, man. I know I'm going to get home and be mad I left some out because I do a lot, but I appreciate the support. Tap in with me. Go to Instagram right now, though, to Mike Spitz FDB, and check out some of the graphics, the clothes, music. Everything is on there.
It's right there on the bottom. The Instagram. It's right there on the bottom. And y'all, remember I said you're going to see the new graphics coming up. You know, we got some big things planning, man. And as long as I can keep doing this, I'm going to keep doing it.
Hey, look at my hoodie, y'all.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Drip sauce.
Okay. Drip sauce.
Drip sauce.
The drip sauce, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Spitz, man. You know what I want to know?
Yeah.
Before we go, Box Boy Spitz, Mike Spitz, FDB.
Yeah.
What does FDB? I never asked you that.
Okay, Box Boy Mike Spitz is my entertainment name, rap name. Box Boy Mike Spitz is my rap name. It's been that forever. And then, like, the last few years, my last couple albums, I'm going to say. No, I'm from Alcohol City. That's the box.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't
you
want.
keep saying you're from El Cajon City. Like, you're not from you were.
Well, that's where I've been since I've been to Dago. I got out at 14.
But a black dude from El Cajon.
Yeah, no, it's a bunch of us from El Cajon City. But I've been out here since I was like 14. I went to Chula Vista for like 3-4 months, and then I came out.
Chula Vista what?
Just the city of Chula Vista. Okay. I was in Castle Park for a couple months.
I used to work at Castle Park. I graduated from Chula. I'm from by Montgomery High School area, the 92154. And then I went to Mount Maggetto for a couple months when we moved to Spring Valley on Kempton and Hamilshaw Boulevard. Then you dig like from Dago. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never got involved with the other stuff.
I was out there for like 3 months, and I went to El Cajon, and that's where I became me. So anyways, Box Boy Mike Spitz is El Cajon. But a few years ago, maybe an album or two ago, I got to look back. I didn't want the boy on it no more, so I just put Mike Spitz FDB, which is from the box.
Okay. Okay. I always wonder what FDB, because I put it on many.
Other people thought it meant some other shit.
Yeah, I put it on many posters and flyers. I booked you when I was doing shows, and I was like, what do FD? I was trying to figure it out. Like,
somebody was like, "Does that mean fuck that bitch?" I'm like, "Nah,
I didn't know what that meant, man. I even thought of that too.
It's from the box.
That's right. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to the headquarters. We're gonna do more interviews from the headquarters. Y'all gonna see. It's gonna be. Y'all gonna see. I got a lot of shows coming up. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Y'all know I'm going through what I'm going through. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, and it don't stop. It just continue until that casting drop. You dig? It's always gonna be Dago on mine, me. You dig? 619 all the time. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, it's your big homie with Mike Spitz, FDB. You dig?
It's the new.
I holla.
F&G shit. Shot the whole Dago, shot the bro Trey Boogie, we sliding. Sliding in the rental, trying to run the milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop it. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some live vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got it wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got enough. Me and Trey Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up.